week because I was in the McKinney area, suburb of DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, and doing evaluations of children there and equipping their parents with what to do to help them overcome things like dyslexia and ADD and just general learning challenges. So I'm glad to be with you again. And tomorrow I'll be here 1 o'clock to answer your questions. So you can either email those in to office@brainsprints.com, or you can just get on with me and we can chat about whatever your issues are. Now, what I wanted to tell you today, I'm just so glad to be back on the farm. You can see my beautiful scenery in the background. Um, I wanted to tell you a little bit about hyper-auditory. You know, some people think, oh, my child is so loud. Why is he so loud? I had that happen this week. Actually, a mom asked me that because I mentioned that he could just hear the slightest whisper. So that's part of our evaluation process that we do to check for that, because it can be really disorienting to be hyper-auditory. It puts pressure on your central nervous system to the point that you just want to strangle somebody or run and hide, because it overloads your sensory system in your through your auditory. Now, the question is, why was the child so loud? And oftentimes I see this over and over again. They're really sensitive to sound. They can hear conversations in the other room, but they are they're sensitive to that sound, but they are so loud. And I believe it's because they compensate by covering up. They're in control of their volume and they cover up other sounds. Now, some people have said, oh my gosh, I call their name. How could they be hypersensitive? I call their name and they don't even answer me. And it's probably because they have a little distracted by that bug. Oh my goodness. Um, they have shut off their auditory. Sometimes when they get so engrossed in something, like if they're watching TV or playing a game or something, they're so engrossed in that, they just shut off their auditory, and it's like they can't even hear you. We're going to be talking more about this in the future, and right now I'm going to just leave you with this thought. Sometimes ADD and ADHD is exacerbated by this hyper-auditory. So we're going to talk about ADD tomorrow. And, oh, so good to see you. I'm going to have to do this more often. I plan on sharing things that happened with my clients this week and how they have improved, and it's so rewarding and so exciting. And on this phone, those are so small. Well, thank you for the compliment, and I'm doing great, especially after I've been able to serve those families and make their future brighter and different and more exciting. So, we'll talk to you later.